Good morning. Happy President's Day to you. I am running a little behind this morning. It's what time? Well, I'm really not running behind. It's 9 a.m. I slept in big time. Let me get my comments going here. All right. Someone say something so I can know if I see your comments, please. Anyway, I went to bed last night at 9 and I woke up this morning shortly after 8. I usually am up by 5:15, 5:20, but I clearly needed some sleep big time this morning. Like my body, I needed it. I didn't even wake up to pee. Whoa, hello. I didn't even wake up to pee, which I always do. And I just needed the rest. And it's a holiday here today. So I was going to work, but then I decided not to. I decided we have run nonstop all weekend and I need a day. I just need a day. I just need a day to do nothing. I need it. My brain needs it. My body needs it. So I'm starting the morning off with a recipe I found for a caramel macchiato, which looked beautiful, sounded beautiful. I'm not at all prepared for it. The only thing I did ahead of time was make my coffee and stick it in the fridge last night. So it should be good and cold. But I don't have the syrup made or nothing, so it doesn't say you have to cool it, but we're gonna go for it and see what happens. I have no idea how this is gonna come out, but it looks delicious. I have it up on my computer this morning. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and bring you by my stove, and I think I'll bring the laptop over so I can see the recipe. All right, it says 1 cup of very hot water. And it says to heat it on the stove until just before boiling. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Got that out of the way. All right. So I'm gonna have my other ingredients ready because it says to take it off just before it starts to boil. So I need my whisk. Where's my whisk? My whisk is dirty. Where's my whisk? I think my whisk is dirty. Naturally. Of course it's dirty. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, for crying out loud. Is it really? Is it? My whisk is dirty. Or did my whisk fall down in my cabinet? I can't find my whisk. It's here somewhere. This is going well. Hold on. Okay, well, we're going to use my little mini... Oh, yes, my whisk is dirty. Oh, my gosh. All right, that started off well. Let's see. 1/2 cup of gentle sweet. There's a... I've got everyone else except that. 1/2 cup. Let's get that ready. Xanthan gum. We're gonna need the xanthan. And we're gonna need vanilla. Talk about some racket. Need vanilla and caramel. All right. Let's get all this out so it's ready to go. Caramel. It's gonna be the last one I find. All right. Okay. Bonnie, it's not even that. It's frozen. It's only 10 degrees, but man, it's like 17 below in Texas. I don't know what's going on. We've always been way colder than it's 10 degrees outside. It's gonna be 30 degrees. That's outside weather up here. I can't even believe how cold it is everywhere else. All right. This is very hot water just before it boils, which is right now. Oh, I didn't read what I'm supposed to do. Heat almost to boiling, remove heat, and then quickly whisk in the sweetener and binder. Okay, well I should have had the binder ready. 1/8 of a teaspoon, that's 1/2 of a quarter. So we'll put it right in with my sweetener. The caramel, okay, now it's boiling, so shut it off. Let's get the caramel and the vanilla in there, because that doesn't need to be quickly. It says a teaspoon, that looks about right. I just cooled my water off. Let's get that hot, hot, hot. And then we gotta quickly whisk it in, and my good whisk is dirty. That's the way it always goes. 30 below in Iowa. Holy Hannah. Bonnie, yeah. I totally look like I'm ready to go clubbing. Look at me. All right, quickly whisk in the sweetener and binder. Yes, I'm using metal on my nonstick pan. Don't worry about it. My pan's gonna handle it just fine. Holly, yay! You caught me live. I don't know if I'm really live. I'm just barely awake. I slept like a baby. All right. Don't go to sleep, computer. Stay awake. Stay with me. All right. So it says syrup. I'm going to be honest. That doesn't look like syrup. I'll show you. It's a little bit syrupy, but I think if I heat it up a little more, it's going to thicken. So I'm going to do it. Just not much. It doesn't have to be too much. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's mostly flavor. It doesn't have to be real sticky. Okay. In Kansas, the high is going to be -2. Holy Hannah. I was looking at the map this morning, and I can't get over the temperatures nationwide. My good friend, one of my closest friends, Dawn, is headed to Florida this morning, or yesterday, and I feel bad because she couldn't wait for some warm weather, and it's going to be like 72. You don't like that, Bonnie? Does it bother you? Yes, it is a pampered chef, Tracy. And I hate it because it's short. Somebody sent me the perfect whisk, and I use it all the time, but it's dirty and it's like got sticky stuff all over it, so I had to use this. It's too short. I burned my fingers with it. All right, I just heated it up a little bit more. I'm gonna let that sit there because I think as it cools down, it's gonna thicken some with that xanthan gum. I just heated it a little bit extra, just for good measure. All right. Here in South Georgia, it has rained for days and days, and more to come. Ugh. I hate rain in the winter. I hate it. When we get rain up here in the winter, it's miserable because that means solid ice everywhere you go. And my daughter is very, hesitant about everything. She's very nervous on ice. Like you almost have to carry the 13-year-old across the ice because she can't get across it because she's very afraid of falling. She's just very nervous. And when it rains here in the winter, it just makes for such a mess. My husband has to go out and break it up with we use a garden hoe. Not a garden hoe. What is that called? I don't know. Looks like a garden hoe, and he does this. Up and down the driveway, breaks it up, and oh, I hate it. I would rather have 10 feet of snow than any rain in the winter. It's just miserable. We may be 18 right now, but sunny will 70 degrees. Come February, I forget what 70 degrees feels like. That's the thing that blows my mind about this weather is 3 months from now, it's going to be almost 100 degrees difference in temperature. Not 3 months, about 4 months. It'll be about 100 degrees temperature difference. All right, I got my syrup made. Now I need to make my latte. It doesn't say anything about cooling that mixture off first, but I feel like I should have. It looks like a hoe. You know, a hoe is like, I think, I don't garden, Just like that flat thing with a handle, but this one is straight up and down. I don't believe it's intended for ice, but possibly. I really don't know. I don't know. It's an icebreaker upper thingy. That's what we call it. All right, so I'm going to wait. So I got my syrup made for my latte. I'm going to move on to my peanut butter bars. An ice chipper. Is it actually an ice chipper? I thought it was a gardening tool. I really don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna let my macchiato syrup cool while I make my peanut butter bars, and then we'll come back and make the macchiato. So I haven't even looked up the recipe for the peanut butter bars yet. I should have, because it's gonna take me forever to find it. And I told you this morning, this was not going to be a well-prepared video at all. At all. And not even close. So I always have trouble finding, and I'm not even logged into the right Pinterest account. Okay, bear with me, peeps. A spade! That's what it is, Debbie! No, I don't know. Is it? You guys are gonna make me Google it. I gotta look at it. No, it's not a spade. Oh, hold on. It is an ice chipper. Gardening tool. I always made fun of him for being out there using gardening tools in the driveway. I always rolled my eyes when he went out and used that because I thought he was using a gardening tool, but come to find out, it's actually an ice scraper and an ice chipper. Who's the idiot now? Apparently it's me. All right. Wow, are we off topic? Let me get back to the right Pinterest. I gotta log in to the right Pinterest with all my boards. Because apparently I have 2 Pinterest accounts and I don't know why. But I do. It's this one I want, KJ, this one. Whew, it's toasty in here. All right. I'm so used to using Pinterest on my phone, I don't even know how to get to my boards on... I don't know. I don't know how to get to my Musketeer fat bombs. Those look good. Focus. All right. Oh, there's my boards. Okay. So all pins. Nope. Don't want that. I want my, okay, all pins. Peanut butter bars. These are not my pins. You guys, I'm struggling hard. See, I told you I should have been prepared. These are not my pins. I want to look at my pins, Pinterest. Your pins. I'm used to you. There they are. I found them. It's All Day I Dream About Food, which she got that name right. All right. All right. All Day I Dream About Food. Peanut butter bars. Let's get down to the recipe. 4 miles down the page. Okay. All right. I told you I was not prepared. Girl, I got my magic mushroom coffee in the fridge cooling since last night. I think it's cool by now. It will help me out. Listen, I should have had coffee before I got on this camera this morning. All right. Let me get a bowl. Clang, clang, clang. You know what I just realized? I have this on plan. Is this on plan? Oh, never mind. I was going to say I have some on-plan syrup I could have used instead of making my own, but it's not on plan. Never mind. Let's put that away. pretend you didn't see that. I don't drink it. It's like 3 years old, but I would have tried. All right, I need 3/4 cup of melted butter. So just a smidge. Just a smidge of melted butter. Oh my goodness, my fridge is too full. I can't get to anything in my cabinets. Have you guys made these peanut butter bars? You don't, from this woman. From All Day I Dream About Food. These, I don't make them very often because I will have a hard time keeping my fingers out of them. I have to really, really gauge myself with these things because, oh, they're good. All right, 3/4 of a cup. So this one's 1/2 cup. I'm gonna chop it up so that it melts quicker in the microwave. I love watching your videos. I fall down the rabbit Pinterest hole for hours. Pinterest is not good news for me. I can, that and Instagram Reels. I can sit down and pull up Instagram Reels or Pinterest and be like, I'm just gonna watch for a minute. And then I look at the clock and it's literally been an hour. I fall into that hole bad. It gets to the point I stare at it so long my phone heats up and starts to burn my fingers when I touch it. And I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to get up, KJ, and do something else. The butter is solid. All right. I'm just chopping it up because it melts better. You don't have to do this. I don't care if you put the whole stick in there all by itself. You do it. 3/4 cup. So that was a 1/2. That means 1/2 of this is a 1/4. See that math? Math skills. I got mad math skills here this morning. That's because I'm helping with 7th grade math and I'm learning my fractions like a champ. All right. But we move on to algebra next year and she can count me out. She can call somebody else for help because this mom ain't doing it. I cried my way through all of college algebra. I actually quit my college courses after algebra. I was so upset. Who needs college? Not me. Her, not me. All right, let's melt this stuff. And then it says, melt the peanut butter. Okay, hold on. Let's take that back out, shall we? Let's do this in one step and melt it together because that makes much more logic than... I've got a 3/4 cup measuring cup. 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. So, yes, sorry. I got confused there for a minute. Where's my peanut butter? I got my good old natural peanut butter with a big old chunk of Slim Belly jelly in the middle of it. Yes, Bonnie, I do. You're right, I need a silver. Bonnie says, this is a plastic bowl. Don't you need a silver bowl weighing 1 3/4 according to the temple shekel weight? I just did a devotional downstairs. I read the Bible every morning on my treadmill live, and I did that this morning, and the reading was very, very, very repetitive. It was all about the gifts and sacrifices given by the 12 tribes, and they repeated the same language 12 times, this huge paragraph, over and over and over. It was quite an interesting read. I all but have it memorized now after reading it 12 times in a row. Okay, man. Okay, this is close to the rest of my peanut butter. 3/4 of a cup. Get in there. You can all fit in there. No, I guess I'm a little over. My peanut butter is a little firm this morning. It's because it's cold. All right. 1/2 cup of Swerve. Well, no, I'm not going to use Swerve. I'm going to use Gentle Sweet because that's what I got. Same diff. Same diff. I got my order. Oh, no, Kelly, stop. You got to melt the peanut butter. Whew, that would have been a disaster because it would have gotten all crystally and gross. Phew. It's a good thing I got some sleep last night. That would have been bad. All right. Melt the peanut butter and butter. And add sweetener, vanilla, and salt. What about my peanut flour? When does that get added in? Oh. It's been a while since I made these. Keep going. You're gonna need a little bit longer than that. Anywho, what are you guys having for breakfast? You probably already had breakfast. I ain't even had breakfast. It's 9:15. That's all right. I like to wait it out some mornings till I really feel hungry. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I got my THM order yesterday, and I opened it and I'm like, did I order 9 bags of Gentle Sweet? I don't remember. Did I? But I realized I ordered 6 bags of Gentle Sweet and 3 bags of Super Sweet. I went a little cuckoo. I think that's because I woke up this morning, or that morning, the morning of the sale, I woke up and went straight to the sale, and I was half asleep, and that's why I spent way more than I should have. I mean, I got things that I don't even remember ordering. And I went back and looked, and I actually did order them. I got Good Girl Moonshine Chapstick. I don't remember putting that in my cart, but apparently I did at some point. But funny story, back when I had shoulder surgery, I came home from surgery, and of course I was looped bad. I was higher than a kite on the surgery. You know, the anesthesia was still there, and of course they had me on some pretty killer pain meds, let me tell you. I was on, you know, oxys, and I was high. And apparently we have learned, my husband and I have learned, the one thing you do not let KJ do, is play with her phone when she's high post-surgery. Because in the weeks to follow my surgery, we received a whole bunch of crappy 2 sets of these terrible peelers that work horrible. A subscription to Food Network magazine and a subscription to Good Housekeeping, neither of which I give any crap about. I don't read magazines. We received a subscription to those. I ordered them. I went back and looked. I had 3 dresses that thankfully fit me from, I have no idea where. They were the most random website I'd ever seen in my life. And I spent like $60 on these 3 dresses. They were fortunately cute. I apparently have good taste when I'm high on surgical meds. But the most random thing that we received that I don't remember ordering, that I ordered on Sam's Club, was an 18-pack case of ketchup, Heinz ketchup. 18 bottles of Heinz ketchup. Oh my God. I don't remember ordering any of that. That's how stoned I was on medication post-surgery. I spent half of our grocery budget on junk. That just so bad. All right, my peanut butter is only semi-melted. It's a little chunky, so I'm gonna microwave it a little longer. I feel like there was something else too, but I don't remember what it was. I think the ketchup, the case of ketchup, was the most interesting thing though. We still have, we're down to about 10 bottles. We go through a lot of ketchup here. I don't eat it anymore, which is a big deal because I could drink ketchup straight out of the bottle, and I'm not a big fan of the Trim Healthy one, so I just don't do it at all. But anywho, yeah. Don't let KJ have her phone post-surgery anymore. And I tend to have a lot of surgeries. I've had 2 foot surgeries, shoulder surgery. I feel like I'm always in surgery. And yeah, so anesthesia and me do not go well together, apparently. All right. My peanut butter is still semi-chunky, but it is hot and I don't want to melt it anymore. Just gonna mash it up a little. All right, I've got my liquid peanut butter, or my liquid butter and my semi-liquid peanut butter. And let's see, now we're gonna put in sweetener, 1/2 cup of powdered sweetener. So 1/2 cup of the ye old gentle sweet. Okay. Teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, Lord. 2 cups of peanut flour. That's some peanut flour right there, girl. All right, and I do have it. It came in my order. 2 giant bags. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, look at that, right in the front. Smells peanut buttery. 2 cups. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Ooh, power just flickered. I just freaked out, worried my computer would have shut off. Well, my computer's on battery, so that isn't gonna affect it. Hopefully we don't lose power, because if we lose power, I lose y'all. All right, some salt. Okay, mix it up. It says it will be like a dough, not batter. That's right. This will make a dough. Do I have all the ingredients? Go back through them. Okay, I do. I should show you. I need to get some clear bowls so you can see my ingredients. I mean, it's that exciting, right? All right. Perfect. Looks beautiful. All right. See? Peanut butter dough. Should look just like that. If it looks like this, you've done it right. It's perfect. All right. And then what size pan? Yeah, that's what I thought. I got this pan out because I sometimes make it in a pie pan and pie pan. I sometimes make these in a pie pan and cut them into little triangles, but I'm gonna do it in a square pan today. All right, I'm gonna get my parchment. Could use wax paper, actually. I think I'm gonna use wax paper instead, because these aren't getting cooked, so. It shall be fine. Need some scissors. I cut that a little bit too long. All right. Get that out of here. Get out of here. See if I can do this right. I never get it right, so. Futile attempt at making this neat. Don't know why I bother. I should just stuff it in there because it never comes out right anyway. So, oh, look at that. It actually did. Actually came out. Whoop, that one's gonna go a little bit further. Look at me being all Martha Stewart, not Handmaid's Tale Martha. All right. It's lovely. I'm making peanut butter bars, and I'm making a caramel macchiato. I just made the syrup and it's sitting there cooling. It's cooling off, cooling its bones, chilling its bones. All right. I want all of it. All right. I'm going to use my freshly cleaned hands. Nobody freak, it's okay. mash that puppy in there. These are so good, you guys. Oh, they are so good. And I've never tried, but I bet you could leave some of that butter out and some of that peanut butter and do more peanut flour, and I bet they'd be okay. But these will last me a while because they last forever and a day in the fridge. Listen to my stomach. Did you just hear my stomach growl? Oh. You've never seen what before, Bonnie? Cutting the edges of the parchment? Really? Or are you talking the peanut butter dough? Oh. Perfect. Perfectly pressed peanut butter dough. You can use a little cup and mess it up if you want. Oh, yep. See, it's sticking to my cup. Just make it nice and smooth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Why does it need to be smooth? Oh, it probably was sarcasm, Emily. All right. There's my peanut butter bars. Now I'm gonna use some more butter. This time I need 2 tablespoons of butter and 3 ounces of dark chocolate. You can use chocolate chips. You could use Lily's chocolate chips. I prefer the unsweetened chocolate for this. So 2 tablespoons of butter. And I think I melt it. Oh no, they're like having me put it over simmering water and all that. I'm not doing that. I'm throwing that in the microwave. I don't do that. All right, this is my little chocolate stash here. Let's see what I got going on. I've got Exquisitely Rich Dark Chocolate by Divine, owned by Cocoa Farmers. And I've got 85%. Well, they're both 85. What else have I got? Do I got any 90? Because I like me some 90. I've got some Lily's. I've got some salted caramel chocolate Lily's. And I've got some THM chocolate. Is one of these, this one's open. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with Lindt chocolate. I've also got Baker's unsweetened, so I could use that too if that's all I had. So 3 ounces, let's see, how much is in a bar? 3.5 ounces. So, in other words, all but the bite I took out of it. How perfect is that? That worked out well. A 3 ounce bar minus a bite. Oh, I love that. I love that dark chocolate. All right, putting that in the microwave. I'm just gonna do like, oh, that chocolate. Me too, Bonnie. Me too. I love it. I could actually chew on that Baker's chocolate bar, that 0% chocolate, and I'd be happy. I just think it's delicious. Darker the better. That being said, I do also enjoy milk chocolate, but I just like it. I like straight up dark 96% chocolate. It's good stuff. Right. This is exciting. You found this recipe, Patty? That's right. I'll also link it in the, you know, the thing. Come on, man. In the thing. The thing. The post. All right. See, who needs a double boiler when you got a microwave? That's the whole reason a microwave was created, to eliminate the need for a double boiler, in my opinion. IMO. All right. Let's Looking good. Stir, 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 stir. I think I need like 10 more seconds. Oh, I should lick that spoon, but I don't want to freak anybody out by licking my spoon. It's okay, it's my chocolate. Guess what? Nobody else is eating these peanut butter bars. It's okay. And let's face it, if somebody else was eating them, they wouldn't know. All right. Chocolate all over my lips. All right. I usually use 100% gentle sweet. Yeah. Paula. Nobody trusts a skinny cook. Oh, girl. I don't think I ever will get to the point where someone can call me skinny. But you're right. That's right. You're right. Everybody trusts a chubby cook. Trusts a chubby cook. Not sure that they should, but they do. All right. Spread that beautiful stuff. Oh, yeah, baby. I am happy with that. Stay awake, computer. All right. Oh, what the heck. Yum. That's good. I'm going to stick this in my freezer so it can cool a little bit. Well, oh, am I though? I don't know if my freezer can take it. Holy Hannah. My freezer is overflowing. Get in there. Alright, you sit right there like a good little peanut butter bar. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh, I can't even close my freezer. That's gonna come flying out at me when I open it. All right, usually you would not put those in the freezer. Usually you would just stick them in the refrigerator to cool. But I wanna eat one with my macchiato. They're still gonna be really soft, but that's okay. It's all right, I'm gonna eat one with my macchiato. All right, just because you guys see how delicious they are. All right, let's get my macchiato recipe back up here. Fill a 24-ounce glass half full of ice. All right, I think this is 24 ounces, right? It's 22. I'm gonna use this glass because I want you to see all the prettiness. So fill it half full of ice. Should I do crushed ice? Yes, I should, because that's what they do at the Dunkin'. Crush it. Okay. My glass. This is exciting. Lori, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? I'm gonna do that because it is way colder outside than it is in my freezer. You're so smart. I'm doing that. The birds are probably gonna come eat my peanut butter bars. This is how cold it is in Maine. Let me show you. Okay, ready? You'll see how cold it is in Maine. Oh, it was frozen. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it open. That failed. All right, Bassy, you stay here. Nope. He's like, I'm going after that. I'm going after those peanut butter bars. It is way colder out there than it is in my freezer. So, okay. Fill my glass half full of ice. Pour in 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of the latte syrup. How much did they say? 1/4 to 1/3. Okay, here's my measuring cup. My syrup looks syrupy. Okay, there's my syrup. Now what? top that mixture with a mixture of almond milk and cream and optional collagen. Okay, well, I should have had that ready before I poured that over my cold ice. So I need 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, and I'm not gonna put collagen in, it upsets my belly, and 1/4 cup of half and half. That seems like a lot of half and half. I'm gonna do a little bit less than that. Okay. What is the paper taped to the inside of my cabinet? Oh, it's a how to half a recipe. It's a, I'll show you. It's this right here. It's a, you know, it tells you what, like if it's a 1/4 cup and you're halving it, that's 2 tablespoons. It's just a little, I never look at it. I forget it's there, and then I Google it. Actually, I just use a 1/4 cup of measuring cup and fill it halfway full. All right, how much? This has sweetener in it. I need to. 1/4 cup. Nope. What did it say? I can't find it. Almond milk. 3/4 of a cup of a mix of almond milk. Oh my gosh. I should mix it together separately so it comes out right. This is 1.5 cups. So it says 3/4 of a cup of almond milk and 1/4 cup of half and half. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do almost a cup of milk. And then I'm gonna do just a little bit of heavy cream because I don't need a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. That was probably 2 tablespoons. Do I sweeten it or anything? No, I can add my collagen if I want, but I don't. Pour that on top. I'm gonna have too much. I'm not gonna have enough space, so I'm gonna stop there. And then carefully pour your beautiful coffee over this mixture, and you will have a perfect glass of caramel macchiato. There's not enough coffee in that cup. You can't even see it. Well, it's beautiful. I'll give them that. But my cup apparently is too small because I didn't get enough coffee in there. I gotta suck some of that out, fill it back up with coffee. I need a spoon. I'm wandering aimlessly today. Wow. See, I'm telling you guys, this is why I need. Do I stir a macchiato? Or do you just drink it like this? I don't know. I've never had one. Do you just drink the syrup off the bottom or wow, that's pretty though. Look how pretty. I wish somebody take a picture. Somebody take a screenshot. Quick, somebody take a screenshot from my page. No stir, just drink it like this, okay. Holy Moses. That, you guys, is delicious. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Kelly Bucks instead of Starbucks. Man, I'm just gonna keep pouring my coffee there. I've got my whole 10 ounces of coffee in there now. That is delicious, you guys. Holy moly. Regina, this is a recipe that I found on Pinterest, and I will put it in the post up above. That means up the top of this post. I will put it in there when I'm done with this video. This is good. That syrup is delicious. Yes, I will use it. I wanted to use espresso today, but I don't have any. And do you have to have like a special machine to make espresso? Like, I don't know. Yeah, girl, I want the screenshot. Anina, I made a syrup. the recipe called for a syrup, and I made this beautiful caramel syrup. Caramel vanilla. That's good. I might make some tummy tucking ice cream later today and pour that over this, because that is legit the bomb. Man, that is good, you guys. All right, buy instant espresso. All right, I will buy some instant espresso, and I will make my next one, or maybe the one after that, with some espresso. All right, peanut butter bars. Let's get them out of the outside. They're outside. Let's see if they're cold enough. They're not, but that's okay. I'll show you. Anyway, we'll check them out. They're not even remotely cold enough, but it's okay. Look at them though. Look at them. Look at them. Well, I'm happy. Those are so good. They're so sticky. That's what I love about them. My mother, when I make these, my mother says, they're too sticky. No, Mom, they're not too sticky. That's what makes them taste decadent and delicious and yummy. Don't eat the whole pan. It's a bad idea. I'm going to stick these babies in my fridge so that I can have one later, because, all right, they're awesome. So, all right, peanut butter bars get you through the week so you don't cheat. You have no reason to cheat when you got something like this hanging around. Who needs a Reese's? I got a whole pan of Reese's right here, and I got my bucks. I don't need to spend $17 at the drive-thru when I get this. And I get the hiccups. Oh, all right. That's it. That's the whole thing. I think I am going to go over on my page and I'm going to make the gummy worms, because I've gotten a whole bunch of messages wanting to see how the gummy worms are made. So I think I'm going to go do that. Is a scoop of collagen in the macchiato enough protein? I think it would be enough. It would be a good snack or a meal. I don't know if a scoop of collagen is enough protein for a meal, but it would definitely be enough protein for a snack. You could have it for, you know, in between your meals. It would be perfect. I could add whey protein too, probably, but my mom sounds like a wicked witch of the west. She's not. She just doesn't. She returned my Shameless crackers. She brought me all of her whey protein. She brought me her, no, not her whey protein, her psyllium husk, her something else she brought me a bag of. She brought me all of her bread. She doesn't like any of it. She brought it all to me. Filled up my cocoa. She brought me a whole bunch of black cocoa that she wasn't going to use. And gelatin. All these ingredients that I use all the time, and she's not using them. So it's fine with me. So, all right. That's it for today, my loves. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon, I'm sure. I hope you all have a blessed Monday. If this is a holiday off for you, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some rest and, you know, celebrate the presidents or something. It's President's Day. We're not going to do anything celebratory today other than watch TV, because I strongly feel that is what the presidents would want me to do. It's chill. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.